Hi everyone, welcome back to Dila's Kitchen. So today I'll be making beef stew with dumplings, Dombolo. I thought that I should just sneak in a last winter classic before it gets warmer, so let's get to it. I've got 2 tablespoons of oil in here and I'm adding my 1 chopped onion to the pot. I'm going to saute this for a few minutes. I'm grating in 2 cloves of garlic and I'm going to give this a minute and then we'll add our meat. Okay. So you can use stewing beef, you can use mutton, any meat of your choice. I've decided to go with steak today and I'm just adding my steak. I cut it into small blocks. And I'm adding a bit of water. So my steak I already seasoned with some salt, pepper, and a bit of baking powder. Baking powder is just to soften it up, almost like a tenderizer. So I'm not seasoning my meat now because I've already seasoned it. So I'm going to give it about 20 minutes just so that the meat can cook through, and then we're going to start building our flavors. Okay, I'm going to start by building flavors. I've got 2 bay leaves here. You can see that after 20 minutes my meat is nice and brown. I've got some thyme, fresh thyme. I've got a teaspoon of paprika. I also have some beef broth, and I'm not eating everything. Beef broth or beef cubes. Actually thought I didn't have, and I took out the chicken, but it's fine. I got giving this a mix. So now I'm going to cook my steak until it's soft. So you can leave it like this, but I was just thinking I'm going to add some tomato paste. It's about 150 grams with some water. And I'm going to add a teaspoon of sugar as well. I also have, these chili rings. I'm adding 2 of that just for taste. So the tomato paste and the chili rings are obviously optional. Teaspoon of sugar and still cooking away, waiting for my steak to soften up. Okay, my meat is soft. I'm adding 4 potatoes as well as 3 carrots. And giving it a mix, and then I'm going to cook this until it's soft, and then we'll start with the dumplings. Make sure you add more salt or more pepper while cooking. Taste and add. I am going to cover up the pot and wait for the meat and the potatoes to cook. So I'm going to start off with my dumplings. This is a very simple recipe, and I know there's so many recipes there's different type of recipes, but I'm going to do it the way my mom used to do it. I've got 3 cups of self-raising flour here. I've got a teaspoon of salt, and I've got 2 eggs, that I'm mixing, and I'm going in with my water, lukewarm, but almost like tap water, not too warm. It's a runny, like a sort of a runny consistency. So I mix till I get it to that consistency. A lot of people add yeast. If you do separate dumplings, and you steam it separately, but I'm doing it this way, so I think it's the right consistency now. I'm just going to mix it through. Okay, so my stew is ready. I'm going to use an ice cream scoop with a trigger release. I am also making sure that, make sure that there's enough water, because once you add your dumplings, you cannot open your pot. So what I do, I've got hot water here, put my scoop in there, I take my dumplings and I just scoop it onto and into the hot water again. Scoop it. I'm going to cover the pot and cook it for 20 minutes, and I am not going to open the pot. I repeat, do not open the pot. Moet dit onder geen omstandighede oopmaak nie. So back in the day, my mum used to put a brick on the pot. Okay, but you know those bricks that we covered, it was a door stopper. So in order for me not to open the pot, I don't use a brick. I just take a lid of another pot and I put it on top of the pot, just so that I don't open the pot. So I'm going to open the pot now for the first time. And there you go, our dumplings. I'm going to just add garnish. This is parsley. I'm just garnishing it with some parsley. So this is the sauce at the bottom. Still a lot of sauce. So make sure that you don't do a dry dumpling. I'm just removing the pot and I just plate it up. The dumpling is, it's a very traditional, old-fashioned traditional recipe, something we were raised with. It tastes like a piece of cake. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram or Facebook. The link and the recipe will be in the description. Thank you for watching and God bless.